And that's what we're gearing ourselves for, both from a human resource perspective and capital.
Okay. So, Mr. Mohanka, your story is really one of great determination, passion. Did you see that in your son to take it forward? And what is the kind of leadership plans in place?
Well, I've been grooming people from the inception of the company, and I have a large number of people who have been groomed to take charge of the company. We too are different human beings, so we think a lot of time same way, and sometimes we think differently. But on the strategic issue, we have a common platform. We want to push it through. Maybe sometimes the ways of pushing through are different, but I have great hope on his leadership in taking the company forward.
I think it's a bit of an unfair question because for a father, son's never perfect. There's always that element of he can do it better, he can do it better. So I think it's hard to have a straight answer to that, but I really hope that in time, I can demonstrate that, there is value in passing on the reins to the next generation.
At times, since I worked in the company for 43 years, I know so much about it, so I get a feeling that I know more than anybody else. So I try to step in. But maybe a time has come that I have to take a back seat and look forward to doing something else. Maybe in few years' time, I will spend more of my time on the CSR activities, and my aim is to build 100 schools before I die.
Yeah, that's what I wanted to ask you, that if you had to relive your life, how would you do it differently?
Well, I don't know, it is difficult to say how I would start from the beginning. Well, as I told you, I was so passionate about my work and the perfection, and both I imbibed at the school in Ahmedabad, that I never gave this a second thought whether this is my company or myself. As I told you that my children only know the mother and not the father. If I were to start, I will not do that again. I will try to tell my people that you be passionate but be balanced in life. You can't be imbalanced in life and spend all your time on the work and not in the family.
Work-life balance, they call it.
Yeah. Second, I would now like to spend all my time in the social activities. I will give back to the society. Even I've already declared that my personal wealth, my part of the share will go back to the society. One, we are running mentally retarded school, and we also run 2 computer schools for training children and the villagers around the area to learn computer. And when I die, and one day I will die, I would like people to remember me for my schools and not so much for the company.
What is a message that you would give to IIM graduates or management graduates who are entering the world of entrepreneurship today?
So my message to them would be, if you look the history of IIM, or maybe IIM Ahmedabad, in the last 52 years of the school, not many people have gone into manufacturing. Most of them have gone into digital or service business, where the capital requirements are less. Nothing wrong with that. But if you really look at the manufacturing sector gives about 25% of share of the GDP. If the country has to have a sustained economy, the manufacturing sector have to give 50% plus. And for that, it is important that the more IIMites look at manufacturing sector rather than just looking at the service sector. My message to them would be that if you believe in a product, don't give up, be at it, work hard, be passionate about it, and take it forward. You will have hiccups, you will fall down, but that's the only way you can go up and make a good enterprise rather than give it away halfway through.
Okay. Mr. Mohanka, thank you. Mehul, thank you. Sandeep, thank you for joining us.
Well, that was Madan Mohanka showing no traces of bitter past. Clearly, optimism seems to be his greatest asset. These are the mantras he applied to build Tega Industries. Technology absorption is the key to growth. If you believe in a product, don't give it up halfway. Exercise restraint and be patient during difficult times. You need to time the market. Tega's products were 20 years ahead of time, and that set them back. Don't go blindly by market surveys. These surveys led Mohanka up the garden path. Well, I've always maintained that good work does not go out of fashion. It will eventually reward you. By pursuing his goal passionately for 3 decades, Mohanka has won the battle. Thereby, he has kindled hopes of thousands of people who want to start business. As they say, you do your best, God will do the rest. On that thinking note, it is time to say goodbye. See you next week with another interesting episode.
Focus. Innovate. Enable.